An informational interview is one of the most effective networking techniques to decide on your career choices, provided such informational interviews are planned properly. And that's what I'm going to discuss in this video. There are 6 steps that you need to take in order to conduct a well-planned informational interview. But before we discuss them, for those who don't know, I'm Nikita, a SHRM certified HR. I have over a decade of experience in hiring professionals, and I know what works and what doesn't work when it comes to preparing for an informational interview. And for those who don't know what an informational interview is and what benefits it provides, then check out my previous videos on it. I'll put the link below in the description box. Alright, let's get into it. Step 1. Target companies in your industry. Research a company that you're interested in joining by visiting a company's website, checking out their current job openings, and reviewing the company's LinkedIn page so that you can familiarize yourself with their products and services. You may also visit their other social media platforms such as Facebook and Twitter for recent updates and employee testimonials to get a sense of their work culture. Conducting research can help you decide what details to ask during an informational interview and what questions to avoid, which you can easily find on the web. Step 2. Hunt professionals within specific companies. You should identify professionals over LinkedIn or any other platform where people from your space spend most of their workday. In fact, you can also reach out to a company's recruiters for job-related details. Next, you should reach out to people you know already. If you don't have any connections from a specific company, then I would suggest reach out to professionals in that company, send them personalized invites, and once they accept it, thanks them for connecting. Step 3. Send request messages to shortlisted professionals. If you need a favor, I'd like to highlight being respectful of the other person's time and asking them what mode of communication they would prefer to chat. Plus, never get disappointed if you don't hear back from some of the professionals, and just move on to the next person on your list. The most important part of this step is to give a brief intro of who you are and why you would like to chat. You chose that person for a reason. So show gratitude by highlighting what it is about that person's role or career path that is valuable to you to learn more about. Step 4. Get ready with relevant questions. Create a list of questions related to the topic that you're going to discuss during the informational interview. This activity is crucial to stay organized and get most of your time. Always remember, there are no best questions to ask. It entirely depends on what you want to learn about, such as what a typical day looks like of a person you're chatting with, or how the work-life balance is in a particular role. Be clear what exactly you want to get out of the conversation. Step 5. On the day of an informational interview. There are 2 important things to keep in mind. First, never come across as an interviewer, as the other person might feel intimidated. So keep it simple, light, two-way conversation. You can start asking questions by first giving your viewpoint and then politely asking the other person to add their thoughts on a particular topic or question in discussion. And second, be respectful if there are certain questions that they are hesitant to answer. Step 6. Be appreciative. Past the informational interview, you should show gratitude in writing via email, text, or LinkedIn message. Be obliged of the time the other person spent with you, and reiterate any valuable advice or learning you gained during the session. I hope now you have a better idea how to build network via informational interviews and use them to your advantage. You never know when someone you talk to finds you to be a perfect fit to a role in their company and recommend you to the great next job opportunity that you always wished for. Also, if you click on the screen right now, you will find additional tips on how to prepare for a job search with 5 key touch points. As always, subscribe to this channel so that you will never miss any of my future uploads. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time.